Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Whittingham pregame. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Michigan's offense will get first crack at it today. And we're looking forward to getting a look at this guy, Savion Hyder. What a game he had last time out. Found Pater 3 times just under 100 yards in their win. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Going to try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. On the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So Indiana's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. Sets his feet. It's Cherry. Look out. He's got it. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And he gets it away. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
They're all over it. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out wide left, it's Dawn. Breaks into the open. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Martin. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
At midfield, he's got room. Smashes through the tackle. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
I mean, what a huge game for this offense. You're always trying to find ways to get your playmakers in space. And when you create a hole like that, Palmer, good Lord, anybody's going to be able to run through it. Then he just keeps chewing up those yards, makes the big play.
He's a difference maker, David, and he gets better as the game goes on. So that's great news at this juncture to kind of rip off a big run like that. But this is a guy that builds momentum as he goes. I'd be force-feeding this guy more as the game goes on.
Straight ahead, it's Martin. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It's 3rd and 5. Drops back. It's Cherry. Bought a little time. Lets it go. It's complete to the right. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big, that was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game, 3rd down and long situation to get that conversion and now get 1st and goal. A chance to cut into this lead. Really nice, big, opportunistic, timely play for this offense.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got his man. Touchdown, Hoosiers! A great catch and run for 6.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's Underwood to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Dropping back, it's Underwood. He's got it down the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Oh, and he recovers it. Man, you want to talk about having his back, and they averted disaster on that one.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell.
From the gun, it's Martin. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Rides to the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is shot. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The give. Oh, it gives him the tough, stiff arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Long way to go on 2nd down. The give on the counter. Turning it on.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
And the Wolverines are facing 3rd and inches. Drives inside. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Michigan. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Moves the pocket. It's Cherry. hauls it in. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Drops back on first down. Got it. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Punt is on its way. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Looking deep down the right side. They went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
And that's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Moving the pocket, it's Underwood. Looking for a huge play. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Michigan!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing, Underwood. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And they'll close it.
be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Looking to pass. It's Cherry. Throwing deep. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on second down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Here comes the heat. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Unloads in the nick of time.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That last play might have helped the completion percentage, but not the attempt to get the first down. They'll try it here on 3rd. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Hits inside. It's Martin. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 7 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, I did catch up with Coach Signetti coming out of the locker room. It's early in the season, but their college football playoff hopes are still alive, and they are determined to keep it that way. Their backs are against the wall. They're down, but he said, we get the ball here to start the second half. We can make this team rebuild, be resilient, starting with this opening drive of the third quarter.
Okay, Holly. Quick give. It's Martin. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he knocked him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I love it, man. Staying aggressive as a defense. That's what's got them the lead so far. Nice job bringing more guys to the line of scrimmage that they can block, causing the fumble, falling on it, and capitalizing on the momentum.
Got a little space. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Takes the easy completion. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Looking for the edge. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the stomping has commenced. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Cherry. Gets rid of it.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming.
Trying to get behind the defense. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. He's at the 40, the 20, he's at the 10.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch it.
Touchdown, Wolverines! Great job by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide left, it's shot. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Wants to throw on 1st. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. 2nd and long here. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the 1st half. 2nd half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Underwood. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They'll need a bunch on second down. To the air, it's Underwood. Left side, it's Marsh. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Rashad Downs going up top. Firing to the right, complete. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, checking in from the Hoosiers sideline. Guys, I can tell you something we have got to keep our eye on. This quarterback was really banged up and bruised up after last week's win. He told me when I caught up with him this week, he has definitely been feeling sore this week. He did not miss any practice, but I will keep you posted as this game goes along. He's going to have to fight through some things here today, and I'll let you know how it's looking down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. Back to throw, it's Cherry. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse.
And these pump make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football on that play.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Here's Underwood to throw. Still looking. He's going to fire to the left. He makes a catch. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Drops back on first down. Rush right in his face. In with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Michigan. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Martin. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Cherry. Rushes on. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Hoosiers will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Bryce Underwood to the air again. Hit as he throws. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And what a way to end the quarter for this defense, forcing the big turnover. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Quickly to the tight end.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He stopped.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged.
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Long way to go on second down. To the air, it's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Making the adjustment on the play. Again, it's Underwood. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide right, it's Casper. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Underwood. Lets it go to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. From the gun, running back gets to give. They were all over it.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Fires to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
Going long. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Underwood. Look out. They get to him as he throws. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He stopped, not much on the return. A whole lot in getting the football.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. And he avoids the sack.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Absolutely perfect. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll try the left side. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guy...
And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's Underwood to throw. He wants to go deep. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Looking for more room. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're